Hey Baters, I'm Parker Woods, your Season 4 masturbator and Season 5 host of the great BateWorld BateOff. And yes, you heard right, the BateOff makes its long and girthy awaited return in just 1 week. Our 5 challengers have been working hard and erect to deliver some fun new challenges for all you gooners and edgers to enjoy. Episode 1 kicks off May 1st in celebration of Masturbation May, but first in foreskin, we've got some questions for these guys, so let's get started. Question 1. How and when did you discover BateWorld?
I think I discovered BateWorld a couple of years ago. I was looking for web chats with the option to stream as well on cam, and that's how I found it.
Well, I discovered BateWorld through word of mouth, actually. Around 2011, I got connected with the local jack-off club, Rain City Jacks, and the founder and manager, actually, Paul, suggested I should get connected with BateWorld, and since about 2012, I've been sharing pics, videos.
Bait Buddy told me about it, and I was thrilled to discover a solo site that explicitly is about self-pleasure, and I've been a regular on there ever since.
I just remember I was like on the internet and I had like found like bait culture on like different like tube sites where people would submit themselves, and like in their descriptions or in their bios they would always reference BateWorld, but I was like so shy and I'm like, I can't put myself out there like that. Fast forward to now and things have changed.
When did I discover BateWorld? 7, 8 years ago maybe, but I really started using it much more frequently about 2 years ago.
It's always so interesting to hear about the different ways that men discover BateWorld. I personally discovered BateWorld right through the BateOff, so being able to host this season feels like such a full circle moment. Question 2. What's your favorite aspect of BateWorld, and where do you go when you first log in?
My favorite thing about BateWorld is how it really normalizes masturbation, how it really makes it okay to find pleasure in yourself and to enjoy your penis. Where do I go when I first log in? Honestly, when I first log in, I check out profile views. I want to see who's been by my profile, did they leave any messages?
Definitely my favorite aspect is the community, people that are there. They feel real, they share the similar interests, and there is communication. First, I think I check the updates, and then from there I go to media because I want to see some of the videos that creators posted.
Well, my favorite aspect of BateWorld are all the hot guys, the pics and the videos have been so great to see, and the range of guys has just been awesome. I often, when I log in, I'll go right to the new updates because I like getting comments and seeing messages.
When I log on, I pretty much go straight to the chat room. As an educator and coach, I love to bait coach other men and help them learn a little bit more about their self-pleasure practice. But I also love it when somebody takes me under their wing and coaches me through my experience.
As far as like my favorite feature on the site, it is videos. The first place I go to is, I don't know, just like my favorite like baiters, gooners, like their like media tab, scrolling through, seeing different videos. I don't know, getting deep, gooning out.
I really love these answers because they get to the heart of what I believe BateWorld and the BateOff are all about. It's all about connecting with others and bonding over a shared interest in promoting masturbation in a positive light, free of stigma, shame, and judgment. Really great answers, guys. Question 3. What made you want to join the BateOff? What do you think makes a good BateOff challenger? And what can viewers expect from you? Okay, so it's kind of 3 questions in one, but let's see what they had to say.
Well, I wanted to join the BateOff because it's exciting. It's an exciting way to test yourself and be creative, to share more sexually, the thrill of the exposure of masturbation in your body. And I'm still very thankful to be healthy and horny and still get that feeling of sexual energy. It's so awesome at this time of life, and I hope I can share more with you. I think a good BateOff challenger is taking us a bit further than a regular jack-off session, not just pumping one out, but sharing some personal techniques or exploring different ways of confidently sharing your sexual energy of arousal and pleasure. Well, I hope to bring viewers some more stimulating material for jack-off sessions alone or with other guys. I'm going to be trying to push myself creatively and erotically to hopefully turn you on.
I joined the BateOff Challenge this season because I love to coach men, and the biggest lesson I like to teach is to help reframe self-pleasure as self-care, because it really is. It's the best form of self-love and self-appreciation, and it even is a form of meditation. As far as what makes a great BateOff challenger, I think anybody who is a proud baiter. Somebody who is authentic in their expression of pleasure through their breathing, through the sounds and words that they say, and through their physical movements, so that they can excite other men and encourage them through their bait process. So you can expect from me this season a bunch of tutorials that will help take your masturbation practice to the next level, and they'll also be entertaining and give you a little bit of a thrill too.
It just feels like a full circle moment, you know? When it feels right, it feels right. And it's kind of crazy to have gone from like the shy guy who thought he would never post anywhere to being fully exposed on the internet to now being a part of like one of my favorite sites. Like, it's just, as far as like what makes a good like BateOff competitor, I think it's just being in touch with like what's your specific point of view, who it is that you are as a gooner, like really capturing those deep moments and just kind of like exposing that to the world. And that's what I hope to like show you. With me, you can expect a lot of like verbal gooning, a lot of deep gooning, a lot of poppers, maybe some drool. I don't know. I'm a really like intense guy, and I just kind of like to put it all on the table. And yeah.
I want to join BateOff because honestly, and you'll get this, it looks so fun every year. When you think about it, like, it is just a series of guys who are not only like excited, but proud to be baiters. And it really is that like that pride and that total shedding of shame that I think makes a good BateOff challenger. And that is exactly what y'all can expect from me this season. I want to invite you in. I want you to experience how proud I am. And I just want you to be able to come along with me in every sense of the word.
What made you want to join the BateOff? I really enjoy being bait fuel for other guys. So this is a great place for that. What do you think makes a good BateOff challenger? Probably a baiter that you can see enjoys himself and has found a new way to enjoy himself through the challenge of that episode. And I think probably one that likes being watched. What can viewers expect from you? For me, I would say they can expect interesting angles, moans. I tend to moan a lot when I get horny, and deep puffs, poppers.
I don't know about y'all, but I love to hear a man moan when he pleasures himself, so I'm very excited to bait along with their videos this season. Question 4. What's your hottest masturbation fantasy?
My favorite fantasy around baiting is really anything outside under the sun. I just moved from California to Denver, and previously it was the beach baits, the group beach baits that I was super into. And now I found a couple spots in the mountains where men congregate and share their stroking with other brothers.
Okay, so my hottest masturbation fantasy, I would say it's in nature. It's with like a decent group of guys, like, I don't know, anywhere from like 4 to 10 of dudes that like are just like good weird, you know, not like weird, like uncomfortable weird or anything like that, but like dudes who just aren't afraid to be like a little, I don't know, like a little goofy or a little freaky or get really goony with it. And a decent amount of poppers, yes. Gear. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. Just like the right group in the right setting and the right energy.
My hottest masturbation fantasy, you know, it's got to be group bait, which I actually got a few months ago. I actually got the opportunity to like finally do in person, and it was amazing. It was honestly so good. And now it's just like getting back, it's like chasing that high. Like I want it again and again. So that's my hottest fantasy, is just like a bunch of guys in a room who really enjoy their cocks but like aren't like aggressive or assertive about it. Like we're all just super chill, hanging out, having a good time, and enjoying our penises.
What's your hottest masturbation fantasy? A circle jerk. Some kind of a circle jerk, like a hangout that turns into a circle jerk. Or I like the idea of a circle jerk in nature. I imagine it to be very hot.
What's your hottest masturbation fantasy? Well, being able to survive in this world masturbating. But also, my hottest masturbation fantasy has been an all-day exploration of stimulation and sensual touch with multiple orgasmic experiences. Solo or shared with other guys. Preferably with a couple other guys would be awesome.
Some hot fantasies indeed, and definitely some common themes there. Out in nature and amongst a group, that's one way to get me outdoors. And lastly, describe your bait setup.
And then as far as like my bait setup, we have like, it's the 3-screen setup. You probably are gonna see it in the background of my videos. It's a little chaotic. It's very lived in, a lot of like toys strewn about, a lot of like ball stretchers and like, I don't know, other gear, cock rings, stuff like that. So many popper bottles. It's right behind this screen. So I'm looking at this right now and thinking to myself, I probably need to clean this up before, or tidy this up a bit before I record. But yeah, that's it. That's me.
My bait setup, this is it. I've got my good comfy bed, classic, nice sheets. This room gets super dark and super quiet. So it's my little sort of escape from everything else, where the only thing that matters here is me and my dick.
My bait setup is my work desk, 2 screens, a laptop and a monitor, and my phone, so 3. Poppers, lube, some plastic on one side, and a water bottle, if I remembered, on the other. I try to have one hand lube free, so I can use it to scroll and look at what other baiter bros are posting.
Describe your bait setup. Well, my general bait setup is lube, poppers, and a few toys within reach. Although I'm very thankful and enjoy the fact that I have a space in my place to use as a studio and do some photos and videos and share more with you all on BateWorld. There's also a lot of great other places around the space here that when the lighting changes during the day, you can get some cool shots, images, and just kind of get off.
So my typical bait setup, I always have a bait box here that has my favorite current toys and rings and pumps and stretchers. It might get a little wet, so I got a towel, and of course, my favorite lube.
Screens, toys, lube, water. Water is a great one because we've got to stay hydrated when we're working out our favorite muscle. But we've got to get these guys some cum rags, and lucky for them, there's a few sitting in their bait kits full of goodies from our sponsors. That's our Q&A video. We hope you guys enjoyed getting to know these 5 challengers from season 5 of the Great BateWorld Bate-Off, kicking off May 1st only on BateWorld.com. A huge thank you to our sponsors, Bator Balm, Dr. Tugs, the Free Speech Coalition, PWX, and the Bator blog for supporting the Bate-Off and helping us shape what's surely to be our funnest season yet. And as a reminder, all BateWorld users get free, uncensored access to all episodes of the Bate-Off, including seasons 1 through 4 and the upcoming season 5. So get your dicks ready because season 5 of the Bate-Off is coming, and we know you will be too.
That's it.